Hey y'all, you're tuning into Two Friends That Get It. Two women
Real conversation.
and all in between. It's your girl Danny.
And it's your girl Casey.
And we have a very, very special guest today.
What's your
It's your
name?
boy Dre.
Yay! Thanks so much for coming.
Thank y'all for having me. I really appreciate being here tonight.
Go ahead and tell people a little bit about yourself, Dre.
Well, if you don't know who I am, people call me Dre. Some people call me Hey Roo Dre. And I also go by the other name, Handsome Hey Roo.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
You
Just
heard
block
it.
it.
You heard it here first.
All right, handsome Hey Roo. But I'm going to call you Dre on the episode.
That's fine. That's cool.
I love you, friend.
Love you too.
Yes, but make sure you guys like, subscribe to our YouTube channel and to all our social media platforms. Follow us at Two Friends, that's TWO Friends, TGI. Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's my name.
That's at the end. You do it at the end.
What? My name?
I.
Oh yeah, my name,
I'm
D-A-N.
keeping this in here. So y'all, without further ado, let's get into if you know, you know, with
Two friends.
All right, Trey, you ready for these questions?
Let's go.
All right. So this is multiple choice. I own blank pair of shoes. So A, 3 or less. B, 4 to 8. C, 9 to 13. Or D, 14 plus.
D.
Mm-hmm.
D.
B. Okay.
D.
Yeah.
No.
For real, no. D for me as well.
Oh,
That's kind of easy.
That was simple and cute.
Y'all surprised. Yeah. See, look at me.
It's
Look
the
what you
growth.
say. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want my first kid to be
A boy.
That's what we got.
a girl or a boy. Come on.
A boy for sure.
A boy.
Mm-hmm.
My one and only.
I don't. A girl.
She was about to say you don't want kids. What you about to say? It's okay. You can say that, friend. It's a safe space.
A girl.
A safe space.
Mm-hmm.
So a girl and a boy. 2 boys that we want out here.
Mm-hmm.
Love
Why
that.
you don't want kids?
You know, life. I'm just playing.
Are you judging? You look like you're giving a
I
judgy
know.
face.
I sincerely want to know.
Oh, okay. So we had like some topics. I mean, some conversations on the other episodes, and I've gotten to the point where it's like, if I don't, I would be okay. But like, if I do, maybe a girl, maybe a boy. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds for me.
What if you mess around and had twins?
It's always
I'm not gonna
Boy,
lie,
yeah,
twins
girl.
would be cool.
No.
One and done. But that'd be messed up if you get 2 boys or 2 girls. Like, why can't I get one each? I would be pissed if I got the same sex.
I wouldn't. I would get 2 boys. Oh yeah, one gonna be a doctor, other gonna be a lawyer or engineer. No.
Okay. What if they want to be a rapper
Or basketball player.
or a track star, Olympian,
Sports
a hairstylist?
Yeah, but
What if he want to be a
But
hairstylist?
sports is outdated.
What if he wants to be a hairstylist?
I will hope not.
Hey, they be making money.
They do, but I will hope not.
That don't mean, you know. No comment.
So you are tuned in to episode 16, and the topic is, can men and women be friends? So I'm gonna start this off, and Dre, I got a little question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean to have a platonic friendship? Platonic friendship.
Yeah. Platonic.
Well, you would do with this friend that you would do with any of your other friends without any type of sexual attention. Like what would you do with your female friends? You do with your male friends without the aesthetics of getting your hair and nails done and stuff like that.
I'm gonna say some female friends.
You know, unless you have a homosexual male friend, that's a little bit different. You can pretty much do everything with them. But you have a heterosexual male friend, and there's like some things you can and can't do with this friend. You know what I mean? Like y'all go to movies, y'all got to eat, go to the club, go partying, go on trips and stuff like that. You can do that. But you talking about going to get your hair and nails done or going to a pajama party, which would be nice to go to. If you ever had a female pajama party.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm just saying, like, you know.
You've been to one before. You can say you kind of did.
Oh yeah, that's right. Good
Calm
times.
down.
Good times.
I wasn't around, y'all.
Yes, you were there.
She was.
Yes. Remember the mattress had to come upstairs?
Oh, you sure was. That's right. You was in the
You
bed.
and yeah, you were.
Yeah.
It was a room full.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling the business now, y'all.
Got it.
You remember now?
No.
It was at the Westin downtown Detroit for my birthday. We went out to Nikki's.
Oh,
Yeah, that night.
wait, you was
Let
there?
me tell
Yes.
you, I was in that bedroom like Godfather. I was in the middle. Had two here, one here. I was laying like this.
It was you.
Yes.
Yep.
He went to sleep and woke up so happy.
I did.
He was our chauffeur.
Yep.
He was
I
our
had to go to the
chauffeur.
club.
We
Yeah.
all like fat had to fit in his car. Like he dropped us off. That was a long time ago. I'm trying to tell you, and y'all didn't even know that y'all knew that. Y'all knew each other.
Oh, yeah.
But nothing. It wasn't anything like that, guys. It was legit like.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing like that.
So, what platonic friend means to me? I mean, nobody asked me, but I'm gonna say it.
Well, what does a platonic friend mean to you, Kenya? Since nobody's asking you, seriously, what does it mean to you to have a male friend? That's strictly platonic.
Take over then, handsome Hero.
Hello.
Hey, Ru.
I agree that a platonic friendship is something that you can do with your other types of friends. Like, I'm a female, so something I would do with my platonic male friend would be something I could do with my female friend outside of, like you said, nails and all that. But trips, meeting the family, game nights, movies, hanging out, strictly just, hey, how you doing? Check in. We got a code, we got a system, ain't no boo baby, none of that love. It's strictly your name and that's it. Yeah. You gotta be straightforward. No weirdness, I guess. I don't know, everybody never asked me that. I didn't think about this. But
Yeah, I think about that too when she asked me about it. I'm like,
I meant to look it up on Google before we started, but
what?
to cheat. But I guess I gotta think. No, but honestly, me personally, I feel like a platonic friendship is almost like family to me. Like you look at that person as like a brother, a sister, a cousin, like that friendship just runs like deep. So like I can talk to you for hours about any and everything. Like you said, y'all both said, with your female friends or your male friend, like you and your homeboy on the phone and y'all talk, just exchanging whatever. I feel like that can be the same thing too. Like I can drop by the crib, like, hey, what's up, bro? Or whatever, like let's kick it, let's talk, shoot to shoot, whatever it is. But there is like, again, no sexual tension.
Right.
Is none of that chemistry. It's like, I secretly like him. It's none of that. It's legit like, I don't look at you like that. I look at you as a brother. Like I look at you as somebody that's gonna have my back. You know what I'm saying? When I need you, like I said, to me, it's like family.
I think it's also about trust too.
For
and
sure.
I feel like a platonic friend is somebody that you trust, like your regular friend, somebody who you confide in, like respect, have around, like you say, your family.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's like it's like that
friendship.
That's like exactly like our friendship. So hey y'all, didn't say this is my best friend.
No, like what they both was talking about is the exact type of friendship that me and Danielle have. I've known Danielle for about 16 years.
Before you get to that, that was actually gonna be my question I was gonna ask.
Oh.
Do you have a long-term female or male friend? Go ahead and run it back.
Yeah. 15, 16 years. We've been in this thing for a long time.
Oh, wait a minute.
And it has come to a point, like she said, like somebody you trust, talk to, have your back. I've been around the family. I've been to some Christmas parties, Christmas dinners, Thanksgiving. I've been invited to a lot of things. So I'm like a family member. Like you have when you have a opposite sex friend, it's more like they are like a family member, especially when they come around your family and stuff like that. They don't look at you like a friend of the family, like you actually family, and that's how they make me feel like family.
Like no, seriously. And I think also too, because like he's been around for so long, and then like with your people not living here either, I feel like, you know what you doing for the holidays, bro? Like you want to come up, and that's just really what it is. Like, yeah, come on. It's like you don't live far. It's like, come on, you might as well, come over there to the family functions or events. And it's like you said, when you just around people for so long, they know your name. They even ask, "Where's Dre at? He coming?" I'm like, "Let me hit him up. Hey, bro, you do anything? Like, you want to come over?" So, but yeah, I do have long term friends. With, like you said, 15, 16. I have another male best friend that I've known him just as long since I was in 7th grade in middle school. Your ex brother.
My mama never had no boys.
Huh?
My mama never had any boys.
I said your ex brother.
Oh.
Your ex brother.
Okay, so
my best friend Aaron, and then of course my homeboys Corey and Willie. Like I've known them
Bro, are they
since.
your best friends?
Well, not my best, but they're my male friends, and I have right. That's why I said my other male friends.
Question. I wasn't trying to check her.
But I also known Corey and Willie since 2016, and I think I said it on episode before. Like I, met their wife, been around their family. We done been on trips together. They support me. I support them. So it's just one of them things where it's like, yes, you like I've have long term friends, male friends with no sexual anything.
How many? That's what, like 5? No.
3.
3? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you said Corey, Willie, Aaron,
Dre.
Oh, 4. Right? Okay.
Who's the 4th?
Aaron, right?
That's Aaron.
Aaron, Corey, Willie, me.
Right. Yeah.
4.
Yeah. She said 3.
Oh,
yeah.
4.
You know what?
Y'all.
2 plus 2 is how you do it.
It's not. What about you, friend?
Yeah. I was gonna get it. How many do you have though? You didn't say
oh yeah, how many long term
or platonic friends do you have? Like
female friends? Yeah. 1.
So if we're talking best friends, well, platonic friends. Well, I have a plethora of them. I do, and I chose for it to be. I chose for it to be that way because I understand that this is just through my experience. I understand that women take a certain liking to me that would make them want to go that way, and I just be like, nah, I'd be a better friend to you than a boyfriend. So I kind of said it that way.
So
okay.
You're rude, right? Okay.
So how many female best friends do you have? You didn't answer that part.
Well, I don't consider Danielle my best friend no more. She's more like sister now. So I don't have any best friends. This is sister now. We didn't evolve. We didn't level up. We brother and sister now. So no, I don't have any best friends. Female best friends. I'm sorry, I don't have any female best friends. Male best friends, I have my brother.
Aww.
Yep, that's my best friend.
I love that. Oh, I hope he watches this. Send him the link. Okay, E.T.
Okay, so
we all getting,
platonic friends
or male best friends.
But I don't have any male best friends actually. Okay. I do have no because and we gonna get into that later. I'm gonna tell you why I don't. But platonic male friends, I consider one my best friend at some point, but I don't anymore. But he's still my friend. Yeah. 2. One that I've known since I was 21, and then one that I've known since I was in high school.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, the one that I known since high school, we actually don't talk anymore, but I consider him a brother. One because like he knew my mother, my mom trusted him to like do stuff. Like he was locked in with the family. Like it wasn't no weirdness, no nothing. It was like strictly like I looked at him as a brother, and we were great friends. And then I have another one, but we're just not as close anymore. So 2.
Okay.
Male.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I want to know, Dre, what type of boundaries do you set with your male and female friends? We gonna start with female friends.
Okay, so I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna go off the subject, but I'm gonna bring it back full circle. So any woman that I deal with, I let them know that I have female friends, right? And I don't let them interfere with any of my female friends because they was here before you. So there's been a few times where I've been challenged on having female friends, and I had to set them straight because it's like it's either you or them, and it's like I'm not about to put nobody in no predicament that's gonna make them, me, or the other person feel uncomfortable. So if you're uncomfortable with me having female friends, then I'm not the one for you. Because I feel like me personally, it's always good to have female friends because you get the whole new insight on how a woman operates, and I
Yeah.
think it's very important because getting advice from men about women and relationships is a no go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say
Advice from men about women?
And for
Okay,
like
okay.
relationships,
yeah,
yeah.
it's a no go because you got to understand that when you're dealing with that person, you're dealing with that person based off of your own personality, not the person, not your friend's personality, yours.
Yeah.
So you're taking advice from his personality and incorporate with yours, then it conflicts with yours. And now you a whole another person to this woman. So no, I set boundaries straight up. Like, hey, I got female friends. If you're uncomfortable with that, then we ain't gonna be able to work. We platonic, and that's that. They like family, and that's the end of that. You can meet them, have no problem. Yeah, no problem.
But is there a time limit, like when they get to meet them? Like, are
No,
you? Oh,
no. I mean, well, the time limit is on who I'm dealing with. If we serious, then yeah. But if we just fucking around, can I cuss on it?
Yeah.
Oh, if somebody was just fucking around, you
know.
you know, then no.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the only boundary. And the male friends, I mean. It's a different code for the guys out there listening. Y'all know the code. It's different for the boundaries and the we really simple. We're simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. I'm not a man, but I'm just saying like men are kind of simple when it comes to that.
Yeah, like,
boundaries.
It's like an unwritten rule that men understand when it comes to that.
I feel like women test that too much and make it too complicated for no reason.
They do. Yeah. What's your boundaries, CT?
I mean, honestly, if you my real friend, we don't have boundaries. I feel like I don't feel like there is not. You should know what and what not to do. Now, why are you looking like that?
I didn't want to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
Well, you said there's no boundaries, but then you said they should know the boundaries. So, are there boundaries or not?
They should. Because at the end of the day, it's like if I'm in a relationship and I break up with this dude, you gonna go and talk to him? Now, if you go do that, you was never a friend. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As far as a female, like there is no like boundary. Like I don't feel like I need to set boundaries for a real friend. I don't feel like you need to set boundaries for stuff like that because if you and that's just across the board. And I feel like even with males too, like even with Dre being my best friend, brother, cousin, all of that in one, it's like he's never going to overstep. If he called me and say, "Hey, I need you X, Y, and Z," he know I'm there. I got him, and vice versa. And I feel like even when you're in a relationship, is never if you're going through something, you call me late because some people have a restriction where they get in a relationship now you can't call me late no more. They feel like it's like it's a respect thing. Yeah, so it's like and it's like I get it, and it's like either you gonna respect it or you not gonna respect it. And it's like for me, it's common sense unless it's like urgent emergency type situation. It's like whatever, you know. And but I'm not gonna never not answer the phone. Like I'm gonna always like, hey, what's up? You good? Now if you calling me drunk, hey bro, like I'll call you in the morning, you know, whatever this and that and the third. But yeah, it's like but at the end of the day, I just don't feel like me personally that there needs to be any boundaries that has to be set. But I feel like in my particular set of friends, it's never really been an issue or a thing where I had to be checking like, okay, you did it's never been as I've never personally had to experience to be like, yo, ET, when you did X, Y, and Z, you can't be you never did nothing like that. So it's like it's never a point, and that's why I said when people start moving weird, that's when it's like now I gotta question you as my friend, not even a boundary, just question you as my friend in general, and that's for male or female. But like you said, men are simple. I don't have those.
I had a double back. I feel my Mike, because I know you watching this. I'm so sorry. Mike is my platonic friend.
Yes,
and he married, and that's crazy because I didn't think about Mike. That's my homie. That's a big goal.
I was gonna mention him, but
yeah. So I got 3. Okay, well, I'm counting Mike as like my platonic, like road dog homie. he like family to me. That's my dog. He done met like so many. He done met my whole family and my friends. So like
Mike's a cool dude.
Yeah, that's my dog.
Shout out to Mike.
So the question was, what type of boundaries do I have to set? Now that you said that, I actually haven't had to. Like, I haven't had to have the conversation with men, like when I'm in a relationship, about like what not to do or like what to do or like how to be a platonic friend. Like my friend, the other Mike, the original Mike, listen, so many Mikes. My original friend, he never really had an issue with like calling me at the wrong time or like at an inappropriate time or like ask me to do anything that was kind of like, I'm in a relationship. I've been in a relationship for years while he was my friend, like legit my whole like beginning of my 20s, and he never like, I never had to say like, don't do this.
We understand the assignment. We know what it is. We already know.
Female, the same thing. I don't know. I don't mess with weirdos. I've been friends with the same girls for a long time, so.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You come across that many people you be friends with for a long time.
So, has your male or female friend ever expressed interest in y'all? Yeah, Dre, go ahead.
Yeah, it's happened a few times. And they got curved. I mean, shit, they just got curved. I told you what it is. Like, you think I'm about to double back or like, no, I'm a person. I'm going to say what I mean and mean what I say. And I'd be stern about it. Like, that's not what it is. That's not what it's going to be.
Ooh, now she went and sat closer. Oh, look at me. Don't look at me.
I love hot.
No, seriously, this has got to be for the men out there. Y'all got to know how to be respectful, but still be stern about who you are as a man. Like, it's just what it is. A woman not gonna respect you if you're not that way. So,
no, I do agree with that. Just be upfront and be forward instead of stringing along, especially if you know a woman express interest in you.
How does she do it? Can I be in your business a little bit?
Okay, I will
pick
do
one.
The most recent one. I'll do the most recent one because we started out dating, and then I said I would be a better friend to you than somebody you would date, but she didn't want to. That's because I had sex with. But you know.
So you waited till after you hit.
No, it wasn't like that. It's because she started displaying things. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe you need some time to yourself, and you need to get yourself together. I'm not saying you need to be perfect, but I'm in a point in my life right now if you don't want to help me help you, then I can't help you.
How does one help you?
Help in what area?
You got to be coachable. You have to be coachable. You have to be willing to learn. You have to be willing to compromise certain things and able to grow and learn.
How long was y'all dating for?
A few months. Oh shit! September.
Is this the one you were telling me about?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I got mad at you?
No,
not that one.
No. We gonna leave.
That's why I'm like,
no. But it was similar situation with that.
I said,
no, it's a thing. I told her, I said I'd just be your friend, but she was very persistent about it, and it's like she didn't respect what I said, so I told her I didn't want to be a friend no more.
But women,
you threw me off when you said you got to be coachable. It's like, so what was it that you were trying to? We get veering off a little bit, y'all, but I'm interested. Yeah, I want to know. Yeah, straighten up.
So
he about to get into it when he do this.
So when you're coachable, that means that you are open to learn things that you don't know. And you have to be able to accept the things that you don't know.
That you may know, that you're going to teach the person.
Exactly. Okay. So that's like if you plan on a sports team, you have a coach, and they're teaching you things on how to navigate through the game. I'm teaching you how to navigate through what's going on in your life right now. That's what I mean by coachable. You have to be willing to listen and learn.
But is the trust there for y'all to be at that point? Like, are y'all even at that point where that should be coming from you? I'm not.
So the thing is, my thing is, I don't give unsolicited advice. Okay. So if you ask me something, then I'll tell you. Okay. If you don't ask me anything, I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah. I might make mention of it, but my thing is, I never tell you what you should and shouldn't do. I'll only make a suggestion. Now you have the choice at that point.
Right.
So if you're coming to me asking me things, then I'm gonna say, okay, are you sure you want to hear this? Because it might be something you may not want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I talk about the coachable part, because even with coaches, they're gonna tell you what you don't want to hear,
Right.
but they have to tell you to better you. So I'm
Exactly.
trying to better you. That's what I mean when I say you have to be coachable.
I just needed more context behind.
So do you think like maybe having the sex and then like trying to dial it back and say like we friends now is maybe why she don't want to do that?
Now did y'all did y'all continue to have sex after, or did you just like no?
Because like, did you say okay? I'm not saying that sex is the reason.
But yeah.
For instance, right? Y'all have relations, whatever else, everything was going cool. Y'all was still talking, y'all was still dating, and then at some point you figured out, you know what? I just want to be friends with you, but you continue to have sex with her. Is that?
No, that's not how it happened. I stopped having sex with her.
Okay.
And the thing was though, I guess you could say it that way. But the thing is though, it's the fact that I've known this, but I should have been better at this. That sex change
accountability.
Yeah, sex changes things.
It does.
So in my mind, I'm like, well, if I stop doing this and focus more on her mental and not her physical, then maybe she'll be able to, bring herself up to be what she needs to be if she wants to deal with me. But she didn't want to do that.
So you had standards that she wasn't meeting. Everybody got standards. I'm just saying, like.
But my standards are realistic. Just be your authentic self and work on yourself every day. Understand that you have flaws, accept your flaws, and then you'll be able to deal with your flaws, and then you can change them. That's it. Just be authentic with yourself. I can accept the person being authentic with themselves, then to try to be somebody for me and not for themselves. Then you're being
that
fake.
makes sense. Yeah.
So get into it.
Okay.
You got a little word.
Yes, I like that.
I forgot the question a little bit.
Has your male or female friend expressed feelings for you?
I think
interest. No, go ahead, friend.
Well,
go ahead.
Earlier, when I said I stopped being friends with that one guy, so like we was friends, have been friends since high school, and then like I called him brother because I just said I saw him. Yeah. Like, the longest we've been friends for like 15 years, and one day he just was like, I posted a picture and I remember him saying like, "Give me a kiss," and I was taken aback. Whoa.
Who was taken aback?
I don't joke like that. I don't joke like that with people that are not friends. We're like, okay. Do you have something to say?
No, okay. I just gave him a look. I was like, so kisses, shit. He's trying to shoot his shot off.
That's what I'm saying. I thought the same thing. So you say, "Give me a kiss," and I'm like, "What you want?" And so I asked like, "What you want?" And he never said nothing. And then like fast forward, he made a move and was like, he basically was like, "I like you," but he didn't say "I like you."
Said, but in so many words, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm disgusted a little bit because it's like, no, not in the sense of like,
I know, but it's just
like I feel blindsided because I'm mad because like nothing happened. We didn't see each other in person and nothing was like weird. Nothing. I feel like when you know, but like he had a good way of hiding it, and he probably did that because we didn't see each other much. So I feel like when we did, it was like very, how you doing? How's grandma? How's mom? How's sister? Boom, in and out, and then I don't see you for like a couple months. But it was weird, and I like that. And then I had my other friend make move with me and kiss me, and I just had to end it. It's just like everybody always end up liking me, and I don't like that. Why I can't just be friends with somebody?
That's how our cancers, we got that charm.
Yeah,
cancers had a charm, so it'd be like that.
I'm in a room with 2 cancers. Jesus.
I don't know. What people just don't want to just keep it. I just want to be friends, okay? And if I blur the line, I was like, we understand each other, but we wasn't even there. Yeah, So yeah.
Well, what about you, Miss Danielle?
Nope. Nothing ever happened.
Nobody never expressed feelings about you? None of your friends?
It's only happened one time. Dog. Thirsty.
Because I knew you was.
It only happened the one time.
What happened?
You know.
Did you give him a chance?
No.
Oh.
I didn't look at him like that.
Yeah, that's tough.
Both of y'all.
That's sweet.
Yeah, please.
Oh, sorry.
Nah.
We interested.
Right, I want to know shit.
You know, I'm not gonna put everything out there, but just know that I just had to shut it down. I'm just like, yeah, no, like this not that and this is not this, and it will never be that.
What did you do?
I mean, he basically sent me like a long paragraph text. It pretty much, and I replied back. I was like, oh. And you know, he was like, "Can we meet up?" I said no. And then he like, "Can we talk on the phone?" I said, "Eh." And it was just pretty much like, yeah, no, like I told you when we were started, you know, this friendship when we met, like I didn't look at you as any of that. Like I just thought like you were just a really cool dude. We never had no sexual relations, anything like that. It was just always we turn up here and there. You know, when I see you, it's cool. And there'll be times where I have not seen him for like it'll be like a couple years that will go by. And then but he'll still hit me up. We'll talk on the phone. He'll catch up like, "Hey, how you doing?" And then just you randomly out of the blue when I ain't heard from you. I think it was like 6 months. I didn't hear from him, and you just sent me this long text message out of the blue.
Because he was thinking about it. He's a fraud.
I said, yeah. I'm like, yeah. I was just really shocked. I was like, yeah, no. And I mean, his little feelings was hurt. Bless your heart. But I told you before, like this is not. Oh no, you sis. You're a liar.
Not sis after the paragraph.
I feel for you, bro.
So I got a question. If you started off being platonic friends with somebody and then y'all blurred the lines and we grown, so we already know what that means. Have you ever had a situation where you regretted doing that?
I've never had a situation like that.
So
can we cut that out? Hold on, start over. I was reaching for my water bottle, it fell over. Okay, ask the question again.
Go ahead.
You
drink. I was gonna get you after you were done.
Oh,
I'm gonna rush you.
It fell over. I said, Lord. Okay. You can ask the question now.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had a situation where y'all started off as platonic friends and then you blurred the lines and you regretted doing that? No. So anybody you ever had relations with, you kind of knew you was going into this trying to be like they boo. Like not a platonic friend, like you knew you wanted to be like that girl. Danielle.
I'm trying to think. Like somebody I was talking to and wanted to.
You ever met a man and you went in this and was like,
I know that's why I'm trying to.
Y'all had sex and then you like, dang, I kind of regret that.
No, I've never had that before.
Right, because it's like every man you meet is either you know you want to literally just be friends with them or you.
Yeah, no, that's never happened.
Okay, what about you, Jay? Not a man though.
Before I answer that, I wanted to ask this question. Have you ever been friend zoned before?
No.
Have you?
No.
Shit, I have. Well, they saying they have it. I have. That shit hurt like hell. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I feel for me too. Hey, it's okay.
Never mind. It's not even. It's not here. I don't know.
But yeah, I wouldn't say I regretted it, but it has happened, and I was like, wow, okay, I don't think that we should have did this, but it was fun while it happened.
I'm screaming. It was
fun while it happened.
Did you do it once and figure out like I should?
No, it was a couple times. Yeah, it was definitely a couple times.
Somebody had a great time.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Well, y'all want to know my answer? Y'all looking at me.
I thought you said no.
No, I didn't answer.
No. Oh, you talking about the friend zone question?
The friend zone. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What was the question you asked us?
The one about like if I started off being friends with somebody.
Oh,
yeah. And then I regretted it, and I said yeah. Actually, yeah. I don't like the regret stuff. It's just one of those things where it's like, I wonder what life would be if I just didn't do that.
I mean, your life's still gonna go on regardless.
Yeah, that too. But I'm saying the nature of the relationship with me and the person.
Well,
probably would have been a little bit different.
Are y'all cool to this day?
I mean, information like that doesn't really matter. No.
Screaming, not that information don't really matter.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I got a question for y'all. Why do y'all think people look down on male and female friendships?
Because people aren't honest most of the time. I feel like
insecurity.
Oh, okay, insecurity for you.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna let you answer the question.
No, I'm just saying honesty for me. Yeah. I think honesty because I feel like a lot of people, like, I do believe in respect and I do believe in boundaries and I do believe that like having friends that are the opposite sex should be okay if you're in a relationship. But I do feel like there should be some limits. Don't ask me to name them because I don't know what they is. But I don't feel like a person is immediately insecure if they say something about it, especially if it's something that's not unreasonable and they express what it is that they wish to change, I guess, for lack of better words. But I do feel like people just don't trust it because a lot of times that, you know, people have shown that they're not honest about like the way that they meet, the, relationships that they had in the past, whether there are any or not. So like people just don't trust it.
Yeah.
I never had that experience though. Like I never had friends and like my like exes didn't like them or like accuse me or something. Like I've been fortunate enough because we really.
No, I'm just laughing internally because.
Okay, yeah.
So who do you think is more prone to accept?
Can I answer the question?
I thought you said.
No. Look, she answered.
Oh, I thought you did. I thought you gave a one-word answer.
Oh, it was insecurity. Yeah, she did. She wasn't a straight shooter, but
I was just because she was listening. I was just like insecurity, but no, I feel like it is an insecurity. But like you said earlier in the show, that when you first are dealing with someone in this serious or whatever it is, I'm always upfront and say, hey, I have two male best friends, and I'm like, he come over, he come to family function, you'll probably meet him, come out, whatever it is. I'm like, so I'm very open and honest. Like I know him for 15 years and the other one for 20 years. I'm like, so it's one of them things where I feel like as a man, you have to be secure enough with the person you're dealing with or trusting that person. I'm like, we ain't never did nothing. Like they X, Y, and Z. And sometimes I feel like on the back end, you probably had a female best friend that's a female best friend, but that really wasn't one. Y'all probably messed around, and that's usually how it go. You meet somebody, like we said, y'all meet somebody, y'all have sex, and then next thing you know, you're like, I guess we can just be friends. And all of a sudden, y'all call each other sis, bro, bestie.
That's why I don't do that.
Nah.
Once I blur the line with you, I'm not your friend.
No,
and
like,
don't tell me we about to be friends because it's not going to be real. Like,
yeah.
No, for real. Like, I mean, some men, some women can do that, but to me, I feel like once we've already blurred those lines and like whether or not I had sex with you and felt emotionally connected to you or had sex with you and just had fun, we're not friends. We had a mutual understanding or whatever you want to call it, but we're not platonic friends. Yeah, we're not. Like I'm like, let's just be real. We're not. Like to go from that to be like, yeah, let's just be friends and let's do nothing at all. Like, no, actually,
yeah,
me personally.
Okay, so then I have this question then. So y'all talked about the insecurity and the honesty and stuff. So do you think that you should explain to the person that you dating about your friendship with men as opposed to them being your relationship partner or your marriage partner?
Wait,
so I'm gonna clarify that question. Do you think that if they're not your husband, you have to explain anything to them about your friends?
I feel as though if you are in a relationship, your boyfriend, girlfriend, that's your significant other. Obviously, this is somebody that you will want to spend a long time with. That's your potential. I would think that's how you're moving in the relationship. Like, you're moving intentionally, like you want to marry the person, want to be with this person long term. I feel like when you're in those situations, no matter what, it's okay to be upfront and honest, regardless of if it work out or if it don't. Now, me explaining the extent, that's gonna come in a one word sentence. Oh yeah, I got two male best friends. I know one for this many years, the other one for this many years. We ain't never did nothing. Da da da. Now you can do and choose what you want to do with that information. Right. I don't feel like anything further needs to be proven unless you're guilty behind whatever you claim you had going on. I've only had one instance where I was questioned about my friendship.
Oh,
he knows. He's laughing. Only one instance, and then it's just he just pretty much went into like big brother protective mode in that instance, and it was just like Dre is the type of you were there. Dre is the type of person you were there.
No, I was saying he was looking down. I was like, you thinking?
Oh, he's just one of them people where it's like he don't like to see his friends hurt, upset, mad, sad, and it's like once you see all of those things, he just like, yeah, nah, I gotta have a conversation, and could have been a better timing. Yes.
Oh, we about to do it. Yeah.
It could have been a little bit better timing, But I respect it because it's like he looking after what you say? After me. We gonna pick hear it on the mic later, so you might as well tell me. What'd you say?
I support you.
Oh.
So. Hey, well, I apologize about the timing, but I meant what I said to the man. But hey, it is.
I mean, that's what I say. I appreciate it because that just, and at that point, that's when it was just like, well, why is he coming to question me? Y'all must be da da da. Like, no. That's why I said that's the insecurity part, or you wrongful on your end to even question, especially if you done been around them, shook hands, and drank together, laughed together, whatever it is, and then all of a sudden, because I guess they look at it as you being checked.
Yeah.
As a man.
But you're supposed to. You gotta let the ego get put to the side. How you ever expect to know something if you feel like nobody can tell you what to do or tell you how to move when it's dealing with your well-being or trying to help you with somebody else? I mean, people gonna check me. I might feel a way about it, but I gotta respect it or appreciate it, or I just throw it out the window. Mm-hmm. Like get out the ego, man. It's okay. It's okay. Everybody gets checked. It's okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna answer your question to what I explained if I was in a relationship or if it's my husband. I don't necessarily feel like a man has to be my husband if he needs clarification from me. But it's just a way you go about it. It's the way you ask. It's the way you communicate. Whatever it is that you're trying to understand. I don't feel like I'm a person that beats around the bush and lacks clarification when I get people to understand things. So if I'm going to do the same thing that Danielle said, which is give you the heads up when you first meet me to have you understand what it is with this male friend. And I should be able to, whatever I said should be enough information to make you happy. Now, if it's not, okay? Yeah. I don't mind you asking. You need to be my husband to ask. Right. I'll answer that. But I'm not gonna we're not gonna keep on having conversations about it. Exactly. And I don't feel like like you looking at me like that. Why you looking at me like that?
I'm listening to you. I was just listening.
The way you're looking is like
I'm just listening to you.
That's his thinking face.
It really is my thinking face. Yeah, but I'm taking in what you're saying.
Yeah, but no, I don't. Yeah, I respect people to the fullest, and I don't, because I'm a person who asks a lot of questions. I do it in my career. I do it in my personal life, like friendships. Like I ask questions, and I'm not like a person that's like asking to be weird about it. Like I might genuinely want to know. So like, yeah. But I'm not gonna bring something back up. Like I'm not gonna keep on asking. You give me my answer. I just got, and I trust you. I gotta trust that that's what it is. Now, if you start to show me something different, then yeah, I'm gonna act accordingly. But yeah, I just feel like it's about the way you communicate it, and I don't feel like you need to be my husband to ask about.
What about you? Answer your own question. Do you feel like the woman has to be your wife or girlfriend for you to?
No, but I was gonna have a follow-up question for that to explain to that no part. My follow-up question is: if your husband told you to stop being friends with the men you've been friends with, as opposed to somebody in a relationship with, would you do it?
I never been married. I can answer that question.
Yeah, I don't see, y'all know I don't like hypotheticals. So my whole thing is if an issue wasn't brought up before in the relationship, before the ring, being the fiance, but you waited till after we get married, there was a hidden agenda there. And if you think I'm going to bow down to you because you're my husband, baby, you don't know Danny. You don't know me because like I've known this man, like he said, 15, 16 years. I've known my other friend a little bit longer, and then my other two homeboys. Like, I will tell people, like, I said, my boy Corey, I said, he don't live far. Like, we'll go out all the time together. E.T. done been out, with us several times. We done linked up. He drive, pick us up, drop us off, whatever, and we have a good time. It is like I was telling guys, I'm like, yeah, like my homeboy Corey about to come pick me up, or I'm about to go meet him while we out. And one of those things where some guys are like, oh, okay, cool, but well, why y'all a lot? I'm like, well, one, I like going out if we all together because I be downtown, stuff be happening or whatever it is that we at. I feel a little bit safer when I know that there is a male kind of, looking out and having my back. And especially when we go get some food afterwards. We be going to Hamtramck, whatever, or wherever we go, Coney, and we follow each other. They make sure we good. Then it's like, all right, we go our separate ways. Boom. Well, we kind of follow each other home in a way because, like I said, we don't live, that far from each other. But I don't feel like as my husband, as whatever, you don't dictate or control who I'm friends with. If this person, that's like, if you ever disrespect somebody, I'm gonna let you know, like, yo, like, you was a little wrong there. Like, but you have to do something very bad our for me to be like, okay, I kind of see. But if you've never portrayed anything to me, then it's like at this point, it's your ego as a man you trying to feel, and it's your insecurity. Because why did you wait when we got married to say you can't be friends with him?
So if your boyfriend,
you got the title now.
You ain't got, baby.
You
Let me
sound
tell
like
you
a husband
something.
now.
so if your boyfriend asks you, would you do it?
No.
I knew she was gonna say no.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
kind of knew
sure.
that.
Because, but it would be like, what would be your logical explanation? Because
He might not trust you. He might not trust you.
that means he don't trust himself. That's your insecurity. You're being dishonest with yourself. Because I was in a situation where ex had a female best friend, never met her, barely knew what her name was. I'm talking about I've never met her. Never met her. It wasn't his, and I said that. I'm like,
a situation that was his
that he tied up.
He said, "Oh, we friends now."
Hello, we friends now.
Hey, listen, that was
we friends now.
We friends now.
We friends now.
We friends.
Oh, we got too late. Oh, man.
Not y'all both in sync.
Not too much. Not too much.
But that's how it be though. So back to the whole male female friendship. I think she brought up something important. It's good to have male friends, especially when you're going out, because you feel like you got somebody who can protect you. Mm-hmm. And I think that women, make sure you choose wisely, should have a few, maybe two, maybe one male friends when you go out, because you need somebody to protect you. I'm not saying he got to be like all big, he got to be like short or anything like that, but somebody who will protect you.
Who got your back? Yeah, that's gonna make sure you good at the end of the day. And that's like, and like I said, even with KC being around as long as she has, and she's met my other male friends, and you know what I'm saying, they cool with her. So it's like, oh yeah, can get up, woo woo. So it's just one of them things where I don't think it's anything wrong with that. But it's like, no, I'm not about to end no relationship, my friendship, for a dude that's probably not gonna be here tomorrow.
So what about you? Would you do it for your girlfriend? Would you do it for your wife?
Nope.
Oh, of course not. No, she already know what it is.
Thought he almost did that one time.
Yeah, she thought.
No, you did though, but it's okay.
Well,
we didn't talk for a whole year and a half.
I don't. This is the one time where I can agree with Danny and say,
"You gonna give me a spot?"
My bad. Our bad. No, go ahead. No. Go.
I gotta agree with Danielle and say that maybe I don't like hypotheticals in this situation. I don't know though. Like I don't know. I feel like I should not be married to any man who's gonna ask me to not be friends with anybody. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, if I was being dumb, like if she beat me up and talked about me like crap, and I would still give her a benefit of the doubt, be like, come on,
yeah, now that's different. You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's different situation. But like, I ain't never had nobody come and tell me like, I don't like that person for you. I don't like you for you. Who you talking to? Like what? So yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I'm not to go with them. Nah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think there should be some trust though. You should get married and all of a sudden don't be friends with Dre. What Dre do to you?
But hello, like where was this energy at before? Hello? Y'all was handshaking, kumbaya. Y'all went out together by yourself. Like, what's the problem now?
Y'all was having side conversations at the party. I mean, yeah. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Great questions. We love interactive king. Okay.
Yes.
I love those questions.
But I'm glad that I have a great male best friend, my brother. Even though I lost you, but for a second, but we came back. Yes, we did.
She really did.
Yes, I did. I was done. I was done. I was done.
He wasn't.
Right. I didn't even know what I did to her. I even talked to her. She didn't tell me nothing.
We did talk.
You didn't tell me nothing. You didn't say how you felt about nothing. You just gave me dry answers. So you can't even say that we had. She had an opportunity and she didn't take the opportunity to tell me how she felt. She just left me
because I think it was like 5 months went by and we didn't talk. And when he hit me up, I was just like, "Nigga, what you want?" It was. I was on that type of time.
It was.
I didn't want to.
It was a little bit exaggerated. definitely went no 5 months. It was way less than that.
It was.
It was way.
It was that long. Because it was during COVID.
I could tell you. Yeah, because COVID happened in 2020.
Yes.
I talked to you after COVID, but we last had a conversation after your father's party, and that was in October 2019. COVID happened.
We was cool before during that time.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
just trying to tell you, it wasn't.
It was a timeline.
It wasn't no months. But regardless, people, don't let her tell you anything different. She was definitely in her feelings. She had the opportunity to tell me how she felt, and she didn't. She didn't. She didn't.
Sorry, y'all.
You okay, friend?
I was really over here dying. I'm trying to keep it in because he was talking. I'm gonna keep it in.
It's okay. It's okay.
Stink.
But it is what it is not. And I had this conversation with my uncle. I said, a lot of things can lead the wrong way if you never ask questions. And if you always assuming stuff and it may not be the truth, or you are putting something that may not be there, will cause a lot of catastrophe in your life. So it's always best to just ask questions. At least you will know. Now, whether the person is lying to you or not, that's between you and whoever else you talk to about it. But ask the person, and then you'll get clarification after that, instead of just feeling away. If you might have the wrong feelings, the right feeling, doesn't matter. Ask the question.
I was pissed off.
He said
so that. At the time, I had nothing to say to that man. But look at us now.
And what you say? I reached out to you. That's what you said.
You did. You really did. So what happened was my mama saw him at work.
That was true. And it wasn't at work. She just happened to see
well, she happened wherever she saw you.
At the UPS store, I know.
Yes. And she's like, I saw Drake. I was like, okay. I was like, did he speak? That's gonna always be my question. Did they speak? Yeah, well, some people really be funny acting like and would treat your people like whatever, and they ain't did nothing to you. But I was still in my whatever. And no, you reached out to me. It is. I remember because it was in 2022, and I was actually at brunch with an ex of mine. No, it was 2022.
If the stuff happened in 2020, y'all only talked for a couple of months, and it was 2021.
Exactly.
I'm saying when we talked, it was 2022. I remember this exactly when it was. It was in 2021.
It was.
I'm gonna find
it. It wasn't even a text message. You just called me while I was grub hubbing, and we talked for 2 hours, and I explained to you what happened. And you told me how you felt, and I said, Danielle, when I talked to you on the phone, why didn't you tell me this then? Oh, I was mad. I was like, well, there you have it. You was mad.
I said what I said. I was mad. I'm a changed woman, y'all. Y'all see how long ago that was?
Yeah, but the thing is, that's what comes with friends. Sometimes you have a falling out, and y'all fall back in. But a lot of falling out comes with miscommunication. Sometimes somebody being in their feelings. But here we are. We back stronger than ever. She ain't even best friend anymore. That's sister right
We're
there.
brothers. We're happy and we're single. And give me a high five.
All right. I know my beautiful guys.
Cut that. Come on, we're colored.
Okay, so we're going to end this episode with the second half of If You Know, You Know with two friends. I'm not coming in raunchy again. You all should be very proud of me. Let me know in the comments how proud you are, okay?
What you mean by that?
My questions are normally very raunchy.
It is.
They give when the last time you had some?
It's the moo for me.
December.
Is that really the question?
That was really the answer too.
That's not her question though. She was being funny.
No, I was being serious. December 23rd.
Oh, he got the date.
Just like cancer.
Please relax over there. That was, but ask your question, friend.
She acting like that.
That wasn't the question. She was just giving you an exhibit A of what it would be. She's toned down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I've calmed it all the way down. This is very regular of me.
Man, I wanted that raunchy stuff.
Okay, let me ask you.
I wanted that stuff.
I'm not answering.
So
I'm not
answering. You ever? Have you ever used a plug
Yep.
on a girl?
Yep.
What about you, Frank? Nope, no buttons. Nope. She did.
Nope.
Yeah,
I don't think this happened before.
I never had. I would love to try.
Not that you lied. I'll return the neck.
All those times you said that I love you.
You lied to me. Yes, I do. But I do.
I said, no, I really want to try it. I don't really want to try it. I want to try it.
You really want to try it.
Not bad.
Opportunities.
Well, the real question is, I have, this is multiple choices, y'all.
Okay.
I have, you thought that was funny?
I was laughing at y'all. I was just like,
she had opportunities. Like, yeah.
It was just.
You can go get them from a local store, can't you?
You can go to intimate place, intimate ideas or whatever they call them now. It ain't Lovers Lane no more. Huh?
Because I got Lovers Lane on the east side of the line. I'm trying to go over the
Jesus.
What?
She's a liar.
What?
A liar.
No.
What's your real question?
I'm 2025 version. Hey.
I feel bad for you. That was me a couple months ago.
What?
Hey. Whoa. You need to relax.
Sorry. Hey, y'all. You're tuning into Two Friends That Get It.
How many followers on Instagram do you have? A, 0 to 250. B, 250 to 500. Or C, 501 to 1,000. D, 1,000 plus.
A.
D.
D, 1,000 plus.
Just play.
Why are you lying?
D.
It's D for everybody.
D's nuts. So my question is, true or false? I'm open to an open relationship.
No, I like mine's real selfish. This is for me and me only.
Okay, so let's explain this open relationship. So
it's like chicken.
It is.
This smells good.
Heating up, guys.
Like open. When you say like open,
like you're in a relationship,
I can mess with other women,
and they can mess with other men.
That's
an open.
Too? And women
dang,
too.
That smells good. Yeah, come on, I'm hungry. Look, both. Like whatever her preference is, or whatever your preference is.
No, that's how you catch STDs.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Are you open to an open relationship? Like it can't just be you stepping out; she can step out too.
I'm gonna go.
Complicated.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. It's complicated.
No, he gonna go with no.
No, they ain't answering for me. That's complicated.
You gotta give a yes or no. You said no, though.
He said it's complicated. I'll allow it.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
You,
no. Ain't
No.
nobody got time for that. That's nasty. I'm real selfish. Clink, clink. I am not going to be in a me neither. I ain't trying to do that either. I will probably end up headbutting the other person because girl, bye. I'm clumsy too, but I don't want. Well, I'm clumsy, but not even that. It's just I'm a very selfish lover. So
yeah, same.
No,
because what's for me is just mine.
Hello,
not anyone else's. Well, I got it.
Right on borrowed time.
Oh, that sounds so good.
You know, at the end of the day,
the day got to end, and so does this episode.
Yeah,
so.
Thank you so much, Dre, for coming. We appreciate the
wine.
It was really good.
Drop your social media so people can find you. Tell them, what you do.
Yeah. So y'all can find me on Instagram, Heru_Dre. So that's HERU_DRE. I have a podcast called Miracle Mindset for Men. I got 9 episodes in. You can check them all out on Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook at Heru Dre. There's no underscore there. Snapchat D00711.
Snapchat me that. Right.
Yeah.
Snapchat me that.
I'm not trying to get y'all, I'm just, just trying to help better the community so we can make the world a better place, not for me, not for them, but for everybody. So
yeah. It's a really, really good show. I feel like I really like it a lot. I like that you're doing something, especially when it comes for our Black men. So love that. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on all social media platforms at Two Friends TWO Friends TGI. And it's your girl, I'm So Danny. I'm So DANIII.
And it's your girl KC. That's Kenya C KENYAC _. We gonna see y'all later.
Bye.
Peace.